What's going on, YouTube world? Charles Hutchinson here. And man, 2 hybrids, 2 ASIMs, pretty strong cores, and like some of each company's newest technology, right? So we're getting some HK22 here with the new power hitter, right? And this is gonna be a general release. You should be able to pick this one up pretty easy. Again, you already saw the thumbnail, but I wanted to put this up against the EXJ Jackal. Big reason why is because, again, both hybrids, right? This one comes out of box with compound, but compound really isn't super like shiny. Sometimes it can be, but EXJ comes out 4000 laser scan, so it's not laser scan polish. But yeah, we're gonna try them both, man. See, like the EXJ ball, the more I've thrown it, hooks a ton, like a ton, like a lot. So I really want to see how that looks compared to this, right? So I'm making decisions right now, going to TBA Nationals. This video is going to be out like my first day of actual bowling. So a decision will have been made, right? It's probably going to be one of these 2 bowling balls. So we're going to check them out. Again, laid out exactly the same, 60 by 5 by 30. And that's what we're going to do, man. Just push the pin, again, pretty much like above my bridge. So we're going to see what this gives us. Again, I'm pretty anxious. The hitter, I feel like, had been a successful line for Radical. And again, hybrid, is it super clean? Because the hitter pearl was pretty clean. But they like that katana shape. So I wonder if this is gonna be closer to like a katana, or this is still gonna be a ball down from that particular series. So that's what we're gonna check out. Get over to Bowlersmart.com. You can check out both of these balls. The EXJ ball, again, releases June 4th. So you gotta wait till June 4th to get this one. And then I don't know exactly the release date for this, for the power hitter, but I think it's June. So let's get on lanes, guys. House shot. Yeah, I want to get some 4 shots. Hopefully I'm able to get some, you know, later, but let's enjoy this. You know, this is what Phil preaches, man. They make bowling balls for house shots, for league, regular, everyday guys. So yeah, man, get to the lanes. So I'm not going to talk a whole lot. Starting out, I'm going to just get this ball, get through some pace to get some oil on the cover, because the first shots, I ain't gonna say they don't matter, but it's not gonna be what the ball really is. So, you know, you might hear a couple ooh ahs, but not really gonna talk. We're gonna get through about 10 shots with the power hitter. Then we'll talk about what I'm saying. And again, fresh house shot, fresh house shot. I did mention. Told you I'm gonna get a couple ooh-ahs. Oh, again, feet, I'm a little closer to right now. Feet on 20. I do have a little bit of a drift. I'd like to say that up front. Oh. All right, so I am jumping, again, about 25 this last shot. I use the inside of my left foot to measure off of when I'm looking down at the boards. Got around it. So after those first couple shots, a lot of bowling balls, typically, if I get really forward, right, especially asymmetrics, they just go forward. So I saw some similarities with that. But again, playing more direct, so playing 20 and to the right for me, typically I have to just roll the ball. So again, just a little more end over end. And as soon as I start to creep, and I need this ball to be more directional, see the break point and go left, start getting around a little more, and that gives me better entry angle. So that last shot with this one really saw it and changed directions. I want to see if it continues to respond that way before I pick up the EXJ. because the EJ really reached the middle of the lane really tough. So I wonder if this one's gonna do the same thing. So that is, yeah, it's giving me similar vibes. I can say that with a lot of confidence that changing directions. Definitely feel like a cleaner hitter. I mean, not a cleaner hitter. The Hitter Pro seems to be like a lot less than this one. This one, they put the power in it. I'm gonna jump to 30. Still trying to keep this break point pretty wide because of how violent I'm seeing this power hitter. Fail a little bit. Okay. Found some limitation. You know, was it the best executed shot? No. But I still gave it a lot of room and it kind of, pushed. I thought it was gonna dig and it didn't quite see it the same. So let's see if that was me or the ball. Because sometimes the HK22 stuff, for me, like, it's not a real slow down. Like, it's like, no, just keep moving, but keep your speed up because, it's so violent off of the back end of the pattern. All right, so we kind of saw some things there. Now I'm gonna pick up the EJ ball. So it didn't love it. Again, it's fresh. So it saw it, but like, I kind of pushed it to its extremes. And if I want to be that far left, right now I need to be throwing something a little more aggressive. Finish wise, if I took the 2000 pad to it, I think I could play that angle. But you want to have variation in the bag. Everything doesn't need to be exactly the same. So, but just for the sake of throwing this last shot, I threw the last one on 30, throwing a ball a little bit slower. Let's do the same thing with the EJ. Okay, so definitely smidge forward. And again, still plenty of oil out here. So let's see what we can get. Move to 25, Jackal. All right. Okay. Hey, I thought that'd be pretty good. All right, it saw it, but again, got a little behind the head pin. Throw one more shot, then we get back to the power hitter. They're gonna throw these balls kind of simultaneously, back and forth, back and forth. Oh, wow. Missed that one in, 100%, that was on me. And it jackknifed. All right, so one good one. Okay, so definitely seeing both of them kind of get a little smoother because they're both cleaner cover stocks. And the more you get the back end of the lane, a little messier, right? You gotta see what these balls do then. So, man, they're definitely both giving me the vibe of slow down or move right. Move a little further right with the power hitter. And we'll pick up the Jackal as well. So I move right and I feel like I threw the ball slow. Bad things doing at the same time. So definitely giving me stay in my happy place about this, my 25 on my feet, and still having to get this ball pretty far to the right, but not that quick, a little slower. So right in that realm is where I think probably both of them are gonna live. So I was thinking, I'm like, oh man, maybe the EJ ball is just that slow. like now when it's a little more oil present, but I think it was just more of a seeing some more carry down. What is carry down? It's when the oil, like the lane machine oils to a certain distance. So you throw the first couple shots, there's no oil where the machine stopped putting oil at. But as you throw the bowling balls down the lane, they move some of the oil down into that dry part or the back end. So once you get oil down there, typically the ball reaction can mellow. Oh, threw it way out there. Oh man. Sometimes I be talking, and because I'm talking and I'm analyzing, I gotta turn back and then realize, hey, this is what you're doing right now. Throw it a little slower, buddy. Just a little bit. That's what we need to do to get to the pocket. And it's also, I got a timer. So I'm looking at my watch, how much time I have left. And then again, other reviews that I have to shoot as well. So it's just, again, the brain is always calculating, guys. Brain is always calculating. Should be good. Yeah. So I kind of had these balls pretty close. Pretty close. And so what does it look like on, burn, right? Because now everybody's gonna be like, oh, you threw it on fresh, but I want to see it on burn. I'm like, bro, I want to throw it on everything too, but I can't do this all day. I wish I could though. I need y'all to hit that subscribe button. Like, really, hit the button below. It helps. All right, so I'm gonna move a little further right. Moving to 15 with my feet. And I'm going to, instead of being here, be a little more here. The wrist is the key. I don't do as much. Hey, I rolled that one. Easy like Sunday morning, man. A little further to the right. Oh, right in front. So, y'all know I be trying, just lay it out there. It just got into a roll and right in all that friction, took off. So what's the difference? One's white, one's blue, and caramel and black. I think that's kind of the biggest difference here. Ball reaction wise, I haven't seen a whole lot. I just laid that one out there, where the one that strike with the power hitter was a lot more direct, but with that one, I leaked out to the right a little bit. Oh, that's gonna take off. Oh, fall. That would have been cool. But I'm gonna get back to my happy place, throw a couple more shots here. But the power hitter definitely is stronger than both of the previous, as far as like response time. And I honestly feel like if you hit the power hitter with surface, like it's gonna even be stronger than the original hitter. Like for different reasons, right? This cover stock is just that much more, right? I think this is HK22C. Let me double check. Yeah, I know, man. You always be saying, does it pass the smell test? This one does. It got the C on it. It got a little citrus vibe to it. Yeah, it definitely. So, yeah, y'all gonna wanna check this one out. If you are a fan of the hitter series, this is definitely gonna be the big dog for all three of them, personally. All right, back 25. Oh, I got really around it. Yikes! I gave it all the business at the bottom. Yeah, so this one, it hooks. So compared to balls like a Criterion Hybrid, like this is still gonna be, it feels like more just directional. That Criterion Hybrid was more of a blend ball, in my opinion, that still featured some HK22 cohesion. But this one, just again, I feel like he was going more of a, skid flip, I feel like that's what we're getting. Still reach the mid lane pretty tough, but just getting at it's a bigger ball. So who is this gonna work well for? Hey man, I think, again, for one, if you're just a radical person, you're probably gonna pick it up regardless. But if you, a lower rev rate that needs a little more help, maybe you're going to nationals, right? And you want a bigger, responsive bowling ball for game 2, game 3. This is going to be a decent option. But yeah, man, I think the low rev rate guys are going to like this because, again, help in the middle of the lane, and then the continuation. That's kind of what they preach. But if you're looking at getting an EJ ball, right? I think I have to believe the radical ball is going to be cheaper than the EJ ball, and it's probably easier to get. So again, maybe you just not the fan of the white, then you can go power hitter. But honestly, I think the white's pretty clean, personally. And again, I think you're not really losing much going either direction. So, but that's just kind of my 2 cents. Both balls are good, right? I am a fan of the EJ ball and its power hitter. But still one more shot, and then we're gonna get out of here because there's a bunch of bowling balls to come out, and I don't think all of y'all are waiting to this last one on the end. Yeah. So definitely didn't love the angle. Definitely stay a little closer to the track. If I had to get them super left to right, OG, hit a pearl, probably gonna look a little better, especially once the lanes are transition. So, but yeah, man. Get to Bowlersmart.com, check it out. Jersey, Cool Wick Elite, cool.com, Hutch10 is the code, 10% off the entire order.
They flock on, I'ma keep it moving. Put the music up, I'ma keep them grooving. You sleeping on me, just keep snoozing.